Hey guys, back with another video today. Today we're going to be talking about the Stevens 320 20 gauge shotgun, and I've got one here. This is mine. It has been camouflaged. It's no longer black. As you can tell, there is nothing in the chamber nor in the magazine, because you can see that little red piece in there. And I have a True Glow sight at the end that I have taken off the original and put a new one on so I can see better. This works rather well. Wouldn't recommend buying True Glow sights for your pistols, because in one of my last videos they broke when I was trying to tap one in on my Smith & Wesson SD40 VE, which I will hopefully be able to do another video on soon. But this one has a 22-inch barrel. I have a full choke in it right now. A choke that can handle anywhere from lead shot to titanium, all that. Different types of shot. Always make sure if you buy chokes for these that they are rated for other loads other than lead. Otherwise, if you get one that's just made for lead, that's all you're going to shoot out of it. And if you try to shoot anything else out of it, it's going to damage it and possibly cause some very bad damage to not just the gun, but also possibly yourself too. So this has a 5-round magazine plus one in the chamber area. Now this does have a plastic trigger guard. The trigger is plastic, the safety is plastic, but the frame itself, I believe, is steel. The barrel and the magazine, I believe, both are steel. The butt and the foregrip are plastic. I like that it has a red stopper in there to let you know when it's empty. This has a semi-rotating bolt for it. It has 2 rails, as you can see, down one on each side, whereas some shotguns only have the one. This has 2, and I've got this one at Cabela's a few years ago for $150 in total. Now, I camouflaged mine because I intend to use it for hunting. I like to shoot it at the range. It's very fun. These guys are very well made for the money. For $150 for a good survival shotgun and home defense weapon, definitely worth the money. Now, most of these are in 18.5-inch barrels. Some have 20-inch barrels, but I was lucky enough to find one in 22-inch barrel. 22-inch barrel is probably the perfect length for both hunting and defense. I would definitely recommend anyone looking for a hunting shotgun that's pretty cheap, that's, you know, just as good as any expensive shotgun. This will do, definitely. And Stevens has been around for a long time. They used to be American, now they're Chinese owned. So this one come from China, pretty much. I guess that's what you can say, because, you know, the set it in the box when I got it, Sun City factory, something like that. But this one is equipped to handle 2 3/4-inch loads and 3-inch loads. Not all shotguns can handle both like that. Some shotguns are only rated for 2 3/4 inch. Others can handle both. There are many different loads that you can load these guys with. That's the beauty of a shotgun. They're probably the most versatile firearm that people can own. Here I have with me Winchester Steel Shot number 6, 2 3/4 inch shells, low brass. Now, these are very good loads for like hunting and stuff, for small game. Can also be used even for turkey. This will do good, just as good for turkey hunting. Also, very good self-defense round for home defense. You can get all kinds of different patterns. You can load these up with different types of propellants that are rated for shotgun. You got all kinds of rounds out there that you can make yourself too. That's another beauty about the shotgun, is that you can load it with different things, make experimental rounds and stuff, and have fun at the range with it. Now, for the butt, it does have a soft rubber pad. Though it's not super soft, but it is pliable to a degree. Definitely comfortable to shoot. Good for, especially for first-time people who own a shotgun. If they're looking for something that's not too expensive, definitely look into the Stevens 320 shotgun. Now, some of these come in 20 gauge, 12 gauge, and I think possible 410, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't swear to it. But here you have a thing for your slings, a swivel, and another swivel at the butt. I do have about 2 slings for this that I like to use, one for hunting and then the other for home defense. Now, I noticed that this part does have a little bit of a shine to it, which I'm going to take care of later. I'm going to paint this so that way it matches the green and stuff. This will not in any way hurt the function of the shotgun. Some people will try and say that it does, and that's just not true. As for reliability, this thing seems to be pretty good. It keeps functioning even in some very severe bad conditions. Now, some of them might have a break-in period, others might work quite well right off the bat. So I would say even with the break-in period on these, from what I've seen on YouTube, these I think are still, they're very much well worth the money. They really are. They beat out things like your Beretta shotguns, they beat out your Novas, they beat out all the Mossberg, stuff like that when it comes to price and when it comes to functionality compared to those others. Some of them, like the Berettas and stuff, they don't tend to hold up too well to a lot of dirt, dust, severe weather. Funny, because they are expensive shotguns, but yet they can't seem to handle too well of that kind of stuff, even though the military uses them and all that. But these guys tend to work better, the cheaper, lower end shotguns, because you don't have to baby them. You don't have to baby them at all. In fact, you can you know, like I said, use them for hunting, for even the most severe weather and stuff. These guys tend to hold up. I hate to say it, but it seems to me like the communist manufacturers of firearms seem to know that, understand to be rough around the edges, to produce something that's going to handle the hardships of the weather and people's surroundings. American companies sadly aren't like that. They think they go for the pretty looks and the shortcuts when it comes to manufacturing firearms, and that causes problems for functions, for looks, and as well as for like having daily use of them. You know, that's just unacceptable. It's sad that the American companies are doing that and charging an outrageous price for a piece of crap, but that's what they're doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to do more videos on some other firearms. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.